I'm gonna assume the hole is still there. Hello, cacti.
Hello.
I
What's
see.
up?
I see the DM card in front of Sarvel. I'm assuming the hole is still there.
Yeah, that's just the hole.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Some part of me hoped that you would play a little along with it a little longer.
You'd have me walk around this landing like some sort of imbecile.
No imbecile, just a fun little carnival merry-go-round.
I see. I also see that we've had some renovations.
Ah, yes, that is true. I think the lighting is better here, probably because we're a little closer to the, daylight broad. Oh. Is that a doggy door?
I believe something to that effect.
Who would need that? Sprout is,
There is the
Sprout is not.
rodent that I have seen running around the ship.
Ah, you'd be correct in that. I was slightly hoping it wasn't for a Sprout. She's not that small.
I imagine given some effort she'd be able to find herself a way to fit.
I'm pretty sure she would exclusively use it. I'm almost tempted to use it.
Talking about people making imbeciles of themselves, there is no way that you'd get yourself to fit with any form of dignity.
I feel like you're challenging me.
Whatever would give you that idea?
You know what? I know you're playing me, but I'm falling for it anyway. Shall we try? Or shall I try? And you just look at me with that smirky cheek on your face.
Oh, I'm more than willing to watch you make a fool of yourself, yes.
No pun intended. Let's see.
Where do you suggest a better viewing port is? This side or the other of the door?
Well, I mean, if you want the show and the attraction and the entertainment of it, I believe the other side. But if you wish to look at my backside without my consent, But, given invitation, open consent, then I'd allow you to watch from the back.
Far be it from me to want to miss the show. Good luck, Jasper. Try not to make too much of a fool of yourself.
Yeah! I fit! See?
That was a little bit of a squeeze there.
Yes, but I can. If I get closer to the gun, I swear I could.
Very well. It was quite an impressive show.
I'm not going to lie, that was
It's a shame that you lack the audience.
Well, I'm glad. Well, I'm at least glad you're part of the audience. And now only you know that I made a damn fool of myself. I'm not going to lie, it was quite good fun, even for a moment. Oh, there's Sprout. Hold on. I want to see if... Oh, no, please, Sprout, come this way. Damn it! I wanted her to see if she exclusively uses that one. Oh, well, I will. I'm sure she'll be running around to a point where I will see it by chance.
I imagine as such.
So, any plans you have today, Lord Elvin? Dang it, it's still quite the habit hard to drop Elvin.
I find myself rather unburdened today, it would seem.
Ah, I see. I think I find
What of your own plans?
Other than perhaps making my way over on the edge of the ship to lay down on the grass again at some point. That is all I see myself doing. I too also see myself unburdened, especially by a certain winged masked individual.
Yes, I haven't seen a certain tormenting presence crest the sky.
Would you hate that if I told her that?
Be my guest.
I'm pretty sure it would unbother her. If anything, I think if I say something like that, she's gonna make a beeline straight for you, just take to the sky and land right in front of you.
Then perhaps it is for the best that she is not made aware.
Very well then. You are the friend lord here.
How did you find our visit to the Elvins?
Oh, I actually found it quite nice, to be honest.
The bone. Only the bone. What is it?
Yes, of course. Was a pleasant distinction from being cooped up on airship.
Yes,
You
it
know,
was.
I'll just throw it away.
Though there were some
No,
things
it's
that
bone
were slight
bones. If
trouble,
it's still bone
especially
in
the
here, come on,
running
you
mill
shit.
rumor. Oh my.
Well,
Shit, I shouldn't have said that. Don't say shit. Don't say shit. Shit's bad for you.
She does use it exclusively. Yes! You owe me some gold.
I did not realize there was a wager.
Yes, there was. Didn't you remember about 50 seconds ago? I said she would totally exclusively use that toy. And remember that time where you said, no, she wouldn't. And I said, I would bet good money for it. And then you said, okay, I'll fall for it. And then the bet was placed. And I said, she would only ever use that door exclusively. Yes, that's something that happened 50 seconds ago. You just forgot.
I seem to have had a lapse in judgment then. Well, far be it from me to avoid
Is it
paying
real?
my debts. Yeah.
You know, I would have probably liked it more if you just gave me some chocolate money. You know, those candies that look like real gold.
You think that I carry around edible coinage?
I suppose not, but for the sake of the joke in my head, ding, flicks it back to you. I just hoped.
Well,
I'm
you
gonna-
certainly could have attempted to eat it, but I would not have advised such a thing.
Who knows, maybe I need plenty of iron in my diet.
I did what I could to quell any rumors, but
That reminds me. Give me 1 second, I'm rummaging through some items.
Of course.
Here, Elvin. It is a letter I got from an apparent courier while I was there.
Is that so?
Yes, it is addressed to you. I'm not sure why they gave it to me. You'll see that the seal is broken.
Most interesting. Where did you say you acquired these letters?
While we were in Valinor, I believe, some elven curs mistaken me to be under your service. We were rather close, I think, when they were walking along us. So, I believe they will, like, hand this to the Lord Elvin, and I figured I should give it to you. The worrying thing is that the seal was broken when I got it.
That is most strange indeed.
Should I can tell you the contents on it before you read it.
So you did take the time to read through it before performing the duty of returning them to me.
I couldn't help it. I felt like it. If they mistaken me for that, then might as well play the part.
Go ahead then, deliver me my message.
You seem rather cross.
I don't suppose you recognize this seal.
I do not, actually. But let's see. It was addressed to you. There was some bits and bobs about financial matters that much I didn't get into. I believe it was pretty arbitrary to me and I couldn't make heads or tails of it. But they talked about some sort of blight. I believe they called it a dire blight of something, wanting a sort of sample of some kind. Have you ever heard of this sickness?
I am aware of the sickness, yes.
I've heard about it every now and then, but every time it was discussed, there was little information was changed, but there was one thing about it that I believe some people mistaken it for some type of necromantic creature. I don't know to what degree, as I've never seen a creature with dire blight.
Yes, those that are ignorant make haste to fabricate stories and the like. don't suppose you caught the name of the courier that delivered these notes to you?
I can't remember it. I could possibly get back to you on it another day once I suppose, have some deep thought about it. Is it of the utmost importance, though?
It is more the manner in which the message was delivered, so insecurely. I see not why they would pass it to anyone but myself directly.
I wonder that as well. Perhaps because they wanted to make it look like I broke it?
Come with me. I need to know everything that was said to you upon receiving these documents.
It wasn't much, really. Give me a second. These chairs I can stand on. So, yes. Oh my goodness. This is the worst. Actually, I think I'll just sit on your desk. Is that alright?
I cannot where you sit as long as you provide the information that's the best to your knowledge.
They were two elven women, one in armor and one in I believe a simple silk dress. Though they claim themselves couriers, I can't help but notice one was armored and one was not. So, they did have the same, I suppose, family name, but I cannot remember it or their names. I could get it back to you on another day for sure, or perhaps tomorrow.
Yes, if you could recall.
They're
Two elven couriers.
Yes. They referred to you as the Master of Coin through speech.
I see. So they knew indeed who it was they intended for the documents to reach. Why would they so blazingly break into the missives?
I'm unsure. Though, Master of Coin, that would make you of the King's Council, would it not?
Indeed it would. Something which I have taken every effort to ensure his knowledge that is not spread amongst the ship.
Well, my lips are sealed.
I appreciate that.
I have no reason to tell anyone.
The seal that was broken was one that was used for the council. That was my initial concern.
You don't think people of Valinor is trying to get a one-up on you, do you?
Perhaps it could be someone from within Valinor. Someone external. There was.
I shouldn't be asking that, I'm sorry.
Ask away.
You have enemies in Valinor.
Someone does not get to my position without making plentiful enemies.
I see.
There was one young noble that seemed awfully interested in my arriving in the town. Perhaps it could have been something to do with them. I don't suppose you were fortunate enough to run into an individual of the like.
What do they look like?
Say about so tall, dressed in finery.
There are a few like that, but I would need a better description. If it is information that is also could be shared during, another day, that would make the meeting a bit better than coincidence. I still have information to pass on to you, and you still have to pass on to me.
Yes, of course. Are you aware if those couriers interacted with anyone else that resides aboard the airship?
No, at least from what I saw, the moment they handed me that, they were off. I believe they made a beeline for the city gate as if they fulfilled the moment they handed me the letter. They fulfilled everything they could. I tried to question them, but I was immediately shut out. They weren't very keen on sharing information with me.
Which is to be expected given their role, but if they had already made themselves access to these...
I couldn't even ask about what was the contents of the letter. I was under the guise that, I was a servant of yours.
I see.
Had I not done it, they might have not handed me the letter, and I would not be able to pass this information on to you.
Of course, yes. I appreciate what you've done for me.
You've only ever been good to me. Even when you know about my affliction, or at least to some degree. Yet you'd never ask about it. I'm surprised. You've only been respectful.
Well, I'm sure now, as you are aware more than ever, that we all have our secrets.
I suppose so.
Some appreciate a modicum of privacy.
I suppose so. But I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a little more used to the ever so curious Holly, who seems to poke at my stomach whenever she can.
I suppose I shall take that as a compliment that I am compared in such contrast to such pest.
Not a very high bar to jump over, though.
I suppose not. Well, at least for now, there is very little that can be done with this mishandling of information.
Yes, as of current. I suppose you just need to be more careful.
Yes, I shall have to ensure that more personal care is taken for any important messages that I require sending to and fro the council, it seems.
Is there no one you can trust?
There were a handful that I would trust with such important business. Almost all of them have remained back upon the estate. Unfortunately, there is only a Kane that I suppose I have any ability to, well, regardless, I would not send her off back to Valinor. Not to leave myself quite so vulnerable aboard the airship at the very least.
Fair enough. I'd offer my services, but I'm pretty sure she can run circles around me.
At the very least, I had no pressing matters that I required to communicate, so this is a concern that can be placated for now.
I'm sorry for prying a little more, but because of the Diablade situation sounding serious, what of it? Why is it that they seek a sample? Especially from, is it that they are notifying you that they are currently looking for one, or is it that they are asking you to sort one out?
Quite the opposite. It was I who made the request for such a sample.
Ah.
Yes, I shan't reveal any identifying information, but I've been contacted by an individual that wished to compare the disease that we came across relating to that artifact with a sample, if possible, of the Diablade. There are those in the capital that I am familiar enough with to propose such an arrangement. That was their response, evidently.
I suppose if you were to compare them, then you could end up seeing if Diablade is a natural cause or a man-made disease.
Yes, I should hope there'd be plenty to learn should the acquiring of such a sample come to fruition.
Well, that is all I have curiosities for us beyond intrusion? Or have I already intruded? For that, I'm sorry.
You have no need to apologize, my friend Jasper. Merely you being being close to me seems to have thrown you in this unwittingly, so it is the least that you can ask for in return.
I suppose so. I'm just a little worried if we ever go anywhere else that I'll still be mistaken as someone under your care or watch, and then they'll hand me something else, and then I'll be very unsure if there's another broken letter. Then I'll just feel like I'm caught even more into this, that they're trying to frame me or something like that.
Yes, perhaps they would not have expected our relation to be as close as it was. Which begs the question if it was indeed some
Maybe
attempt to get me to reprimand you or the like.
What
Not
if
that I could think of the reason.
What if we pitch it like that, though? If it does happen again, at least we'll be prepared, or something of the sort. If it happens again, I'm assuming... I believe someone's at the door.
That's that so.
I'll open it in so you can come in.
I hope I am not intruding on business.
Oh no.
It is all right. There is actually something important that you are to know. Communications from Valinor could potentially be compromised. I've had one intercepted in transit.
I see.
Visit. So any future missives or the like, we cannot ensure that they have been untampered with.
Do you think it might be as, well, I theorized prior, that someone may have taken a look inside the embassy itself?
Yes, there is entirely a possibility where those two events are related to one another.
Sorry, I suppose I should explain my role in this and why he's speaking so candidly. While we were at Valinor, I was mistaken as being under the watch and care of, Elwin, or Lord Sorry, speaking so formally, it feels weird to address you as not a lord. I was mistaken as under the watch of... Wow, it's really hard to not speak formally so right now. Elwin. And so I was handed a letter that was meant for him. Though when I was handed this letter, the seal was already broken. I am unsure if that was a regulation, so I did not question it. But as it turns out, what I might be seeing is that they might be trying to pin, or rather frame me into thinking that I'm the one who broke the seal before handing the very much sensitive information towards Elwin, because they saw me under their care. Two courier womans.
I see. Well, all of the seals were intact when I took them to be delivered. or the ones I delivered myself. So,
Of course.
clearly something's amiss.
Probably the moment of opportunity, seeing a new face. They probably know Akane, but not me.
Yes. That is most likely the case.
Quite
I imagine
possibly.
they would not have attempted to deliver tampered with communications if they had found Akane.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to destroy you from the inside.
Your belief that the embassy has been looked through was their callously left evidence.
The fact that I'm talking to Lordell.
And perhaps someone has reason to try and push you away from myself. Perhaps they are trying to plant the seed of doubt that it was in fact Jasper that was the one that rummaged through our possessions.
I see that since I'm not pretty much under your servitude, that it deals no blow, but then comes the problem that what they would use this information for.
Yes, exactly that.
I wanted to propose a sort of countermeasures for this. If something like this ever happens again, and if I'm caught in public being close to Faye Elwyn here, then perhaps something of the sort can be planned against if I'm to be expected to be handed another tampered letter. Anything you want me to ask of them that could perhaps prove useful information?
Most important piece of information that is direly lacking at this moment is whom it is that is actually orchestrating this.
There's also the possibility of them giving me a fake name. Though I don't know how much they'd risk that, me being Elvin.
Entirely possible. I do have a simple proposal, at least for communications between those that we have more direct access to, and those within, well, House Faven itself. I do have an old cipher that we could use, perhaps. It is scent-based. Letters have scented oils applied to them. The oils convey a hidden message. As to say, some might suggest that what is written, the inverse, is truth. Others may stress the importance of something, or use other methods to, well,
Oh, I think I've heard of something
convey
like that.
things a little differently than what is written.
I think I heard this trick before. Someone uses lemon juice or something like that, right?
That's a little different,
A little? Oh, sorry.
but similar.
Sorry. I got a little excited and ahead of myself.
Nevertheless, it is a good idea. Though it will still have to be very carefully distributed so that it doesn't, well, that the very use of such methods, the knowledge of it does not fall into our opponent's hands. So, for the
Hey, Killjoy Rider.
it seems only the three of us will be of possession of such arrangements. I shall have to think about those of the house staff back at the estate, if any, of any need to be aware, and the most secure method of informing them so. Also, so you're aware, Akane, because of this whole debacle, Jasper here is indeed aware of my true position in Valinor. But this is still to remain a secret of utmost importance, obvious security concerns.
Of course.
Should I be worried?
Finding out all manner of juicy secrets then, aren't we?
By pure mistaken coincidence, I'm begging you, please don't hold it against me. I like you very much.
I will try not to.
Oh, goodness.
Regardless, there is unfortunately not much in the way of direct action we can take at this moment other than persisting caution, keeping awareness for any signs of interference that we have yet to uncover.
Was there anything in those tampered with letters that might give away those that sought the information? Anything delicate that could have been acted on?
I have yet to have a proper read through of all the notation in them, but there was amongst the documents a more personal communication from a request that I had made not long ago before our arrival to Valinor. But see no reason to believe that their words are, fabricated or anything of the like.
I see.
Yes. Regrettably, all we can do is prepare with caution. So that we might pounce if we garner another opportunity to learn any more about whom it is that is attempting to meddle in affairs.
Of course. Do we have any suspicions to initially act on?
It could be anyone from within Valinor with conflicting interests, externally as well. I suppose there's numerous aboard the airship that strenuously have something to gain from causing havoc of this sort.
True. There are foreign agents aboard the ship, after all. And then in Valinor itself, well, the internal struggles, of course.
Yes. Yes. With recent affairs, I would not be surprised if internal security has, been compromised.
I have a feeling that Connie does suspect Jasper.
It does make me wonder how widely shared information was regarding the visions the spirits seemed to have, and others that were within their proximity. The portents of doom involving the Kalypsia and Valinor itself. Perhaps there's suspicion beginning to mount against us.
Yes, it could very well be merely
This is exactly
descending against the very airship. It is also something to consider. Regardless, too many loose threads, not enough to pick at yet, but hopefully with time and a keen eye, we shall have something to go on. Until then, as stated previously, any communications that aren't including this circle are to be treated as insecure.
Very well. Well then, welcome to the inner circle, I suppose.
Hopefully it'll be a warmer welcome than before.
Yes, I apologize, Jasper, if I was harsh with you upon learning this information.
No, I can see it on your face that you were full of worry.
He can be rather intimidating when, well, irate.
Though I find myself within this inner circle by coincidence, regardless, I'm happy to earn your trust. Both of you. I'm sorry.
I myself am happy to have your number. Perhaps through some bias.
That's always welcomed.
Yes. I must say, of all that it could have been aboard the ship, I am glad that it was indeed you, Jasper.
That means a lot. Well, I can't imagine who else you would name. I have to toot my own horn.
Of course.
But we are quite literally an iconic duo.
Is that what you make of us?
Yes, quite so.
And what is it, dare I ask, that makes us so iconic?
You go along with my shenanigans.
I suppose I can't deny that. Yes, you missed quite the show this morning, Akane. There's a new small entranceway into the eye, and Jasper could not help himself but to force his way through it.
Oh.
Try not to think less of me.
The new door. The new doors?
Did you see it?
I did.
I couldn't help it.
The thought did occur to me briefly. No.
Don't make me do it again.
I'll try not to.
Have mercy.
I don't suppose, Akane, you have anything else to report.
I'm afraid not. I encountered very little in Valinor that you did not. And what I looked into, well, I did not find anything that others had not already. So.
I see.
Oh, there is one thing I do wonder, since I was busy with matters on our second day there. Did that noble we had met with briefly, Albert, I think his name was, did anything more come of him?
That was the name.
Is that the one you were talking about?
Yes, that was the one I was referring. Other than his initial interest, the second day, I don't think I even made sight of him.
I see. Well, perhaps our little spies will reveal themselves at the next stop, if we're so fortunate. Hopefully before any plans have been hatched. Whatever that might be, I'm not sure they have anything enough to, well, act on yet.
I should hope not. But I suppose that will depend entirely on their intentions.
Do you know our next stop?
Oh. It was noted. I can't remember the name.
I think Rivendell is the one after.
Yes, I do believe
But I'm
that
not
was
sure.
the last of those in the region.
I'm certain I have it written somewhere. I'll have to take a look. Later.
Sorry, you looked at me like I was going to say something.
No. I almost said the thing while unmuted! Regardless, as there is nothing more to be done about it, any more time spent dwelling will just become time spent wasted.
Is that what you call us all spending time together?
Of course, not in that regard, Jasper.
I'm only teasing.
Merely keeping you from your intended, what was it? Lying on the grass.
Yes, rather important matters.
Yes, of course.
Though you do have a point. My goodness, I hate these chairs. I'm just gonna rudely walk over them.
They were only just fitted. They were so pristine and clean.
What?
It took so many stops before we could get them.
Well, now
Shame.
my seal is on them.
Yes, I suppose it is.
I suppose I
Actually, but a moment.
a matter between you two?
Oh, no. I just wish to check some.
Ah. Am I able to open this from the inside? Very well then.
renovations have done nicely.
It is improvement.
Most certainly.
I've yet to see the.
Everything too.
I've yet to see a lot of the renovations besides the small door. Am I missing something? Is this place different?
Yes, the fronting of the building itself has been differentiated slightly from the drab dwarven architecture that was found on the rest of the ship. Something a little more reminiscent of home.
You mean like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I see. Oh my.
The building is to function as an emissary of Valinor, after all. It should only do right to look the part.
Fair enough. It does stand out among the rest. Huh. Looks like Said Vaz is practicing their magic. I really am, though, curious about all the renovations done. If this is not the only place, unless it is. Suppose that might be in order, looking if there's any new stuff around the ship. I will go do that.
Yes, I suppose. Refamiliarizing.
This looks the same. Well, that surely is
Excuse
new.
me.
It would seem Sentinels have made the most of their time as well.
Yes, yes it does.
How?
Seem
Oh, dude,
you know,
are you sliding?
Yeah, it's,
Oh, yep.
Yeah, Jay, I Sprout.
You were slipping and sliding everywhere. There you go.
Which one did you break anyway? And let me remind you which one's left and which one's right. Both.
Does
Ah,
she need to go to the...
she fell off a roof.
Does she need medical attention?
I think she's been tended to now.
You sure? You sure you're not still hurting?
Well, don't kick it.
I was tapping it. I wasn't kicking her. Well, then I'm glad you're okay then.
I know.
Did I eat?
perhaps it might have taught one some modicum of caution when scaling such heights.
Yes, you should be more
Time,
careful.
bacon. Shh. Shh.
Is that what you do?
No keeper. No say.
You silence those that are just worrying about you. I know you only ever listen to your keeper, but there's some things of a note of caution that you should take simply by someone saying, such as proceeding with caution.
Care. John. no make fall out. But
But by that logic, did Amit tell you to jump down? So there's no one. So when he's not around, you do whatever you want. But then when someone tells you something of common sense, you're saying no.
Spurs say, Echo say, Echo say, shh.
She's a free spirit. She can manage.
Yes, I'm just wondering if she'll just try to top her jumps. I believe that wall looks much higher than before, too.
That would be quite the tumble.
Yes. Actually, that's another place I think I'd want to get a little more familiar with, as the walls look different.
Do they?
Yes, I might be imagining things. Oh my. Well,
Are you quite alright?
yes, it looks way better in here as all before. It was doom and gloom and perhaps someone I'd get stabbed, but now everything's nicer.
Perhaps I just did not frequent the towers often enough to notice the difference.
It seems like the farm remains the same.
These walkways have indeed remained excellent. Perch to look out aboard the rest of the ship, at least.
Yes, it does. Bless you. I wanted to test your perceptiveness and your memory here. The both of you. Elvin,
Yes.
which from here is my favorite spot to lie and sleep? Lay down.
By my recollection, it would be under the canopy of trees here, there, more towards the right.
And what of you, Akane? Where do I usually find myself laying down for rest?
Right over there. Partially out of sight from above. At least that's what I've noticed. Not that I was spying on you.
Some part of me really wants to just sell it that you both are wrong, but I'd feel a little bad because you both are paying attention.
I didn't realize this was intending to be one of those games where you swindle your players.
Aren't I always trying to play with the both of you?
Yes, I suppose I shouldn't be all too surprised.
You both just make it so fun, I can't help but want to see your reactions.
Oh, apologies.
No,
I
quite.
could guess again incorrectly if you'd like.
Don't pity me like that. I appreciate it, but still, though, I believe the honest reaction was still just as delightful. This place surely does have a good eye of those that have been changed. Is that an... I don't think we noticed that one. Is the one next to the guardhouse, to the right of it, has that one changed too?
The one down below or up above?
Above, right next to, if behind the crystal, you see. Right there. I don't
I
remember.
believe that has remained the same. I can't notice any change to it from here.
Maybe I just never
But
took
I believe there was always a residential space up behind the shop in the courtyard there.
Maybe I'm just not as perceptive as I think it is, or maybe I'm remembering wrong. Or maybe my memory's going. So let's see, if I go that way, then I believe it's this way. I don't think I ever told anyone this, but this is exactly where I got stabbed.
It is.
Yes. There's the dried blood right there. I don't know if you heard Akane, but this is exactly where I got the beating from Heinz. Was it Heinz? Is their name Heinz? I believe the name is Heinz.
Oh, I wasn't aware it happened up here.
I don't think I've told anyone, to be honest. I think you'd both be the first to know about it. Right over there's the dried blood.
It is a secluded spot. One that far enough back would be near impossible to sight. Ground level, well, ship level at least.
Well, then at least he's smart to know that this is a place where I would not be found for a while. He should be no problem anymore, though. I made sure of it.
Good. Would hate to have a repeat.
In what regards? Me giving him a chance?
No. That part was fine. I think more so the impromptu and unwarranted
Fair enough.
brutalizing of yourself.
Fair enough.
Yes, the concern for the well-being of one of your friends.
Yes, I suppose you're correct. I do say, with the new guard tile, there's less to cover, and this spot or this site isn't too bad, actually. I just wish the wall was a little shorter. Oh well. Oh, that reminds me, I did not get a good glimpse of what else was doing the Eye of Time. I can't help but I think that is a little new, or is that the balcony I always sit at with you?
Oh,
I will have to check.
worth a look.
Oh.
That passageway seems to have garnered a lot of attention as of late.
What?
That has.
Well, it is the hotspot of, I believe stowaways. Oh, this is good to know. If we were somewhere here, I believe it was said that we landed somewhere west. I believe we did be somewhere in this, and now we're headed southwest. I don't know.
Where do you believe that we had just landed?
Wait a minute.
I think you might have gotten your map reading a little off.
Oh yeah, right there. Damn it. Pretend you didn't see that.
Of course.
I think that is where we were before. I think we were on the coast or something like that, not the center city. So now we're headed.
Rivendell is our... Well, not the next stop, but the one after.
Unless we go up
Must
north.
be one of the smaller settlements closer to the border.
Well, theoretically, if we are heading straight to there, maybe we would have a nice vacation in Alcatraz.
I should hope that is not our next intended destination. I don't imagine it would be. Well, pleasant for any involved, especially if they found out that we are harboring one that was intended to make the trip themselves.
I suppose you're right. So here's the hoping. Actually, this is...
We'll certainly be finding ourselves closer to my family's old home.
Ah, right.
An old keep. On the shores. Unity.
Along somewhere this wide river.
Yes. We helped protect the western borders of the realm. When there were more of us.
I see.
But that was a long time ago.
You speak of it as you lived through centuries. You're speaking to two elves here.
Yes. That I am.
Regardless, is there any places that You two are rather fond of visiting.
You mean in the realm itself, or
Eh,
aboard the ship?
the realm. I believe we're on a collision course to probably touch everywhere among the realms, so if there's one that you're certainly hoping for. What a grand picture this
To be fair, I always wished to go to the lands in the frozen north.
Any reason why?
I always imagined there was a certain stillness and peace there. But I could be wrong. I simply have never seen the northern edge of the world.
I suppose there can be some charm into it. What of you, Ellen?
Fire.
What?
What?
Fire.
What do you want us to do about it? We're not exactly water
I don't know.
mages.
Something is on fire over there. Should you check it out or something?
I think we should let me see if I can get Is he still here? Sedraz? Apparently there's a little bit of a emergency. I forgot the name. The one of the twins said that there was a fire in this direction. And you being fire, maybe you'll be able to put that under control. Please, and thank you. They don't seem too much in a hurry. Don't worry, they are in no rush at all.
Oh, I'm ever so glad to hear that the Sultans have plenty of time.
Please run.
Fine.
Not to be on your leisurely stroll. I don't mean to usher you, but I can do nothing. I can play a song while the thing's on goddamn fire.
Just when I thought there was not merely enough competence left to lose in the Sentinels.
I was ushering him the best I could, saying fire, fire. He is a fire mage, so maybe he has some control over it. I don't really think we have a water mage aboard. It's usually something so volatile like lightning or earth, fire. You never hear of people who use ice. Suppose we could throw the mermaid at it.
Are you really suggesting what I believe I just heard you suggest?
Excuse me, miss. Did you just come from there?
Yes.
Apparently we were notified of a fire there. Did you happen to see it?
I didn't see any. No.
Maybe this is a boy who cried wolf situation.
Perhaps it was all indeed a ruse.
You reported it.
I did report it to a sentinel, and they seem to be going towards it, but I'm a bit unsure of what went of it.
Why would it be me? Why would I do that? What the hell?
Was there an actual fire, or were you fibbing?
There's a fire. Yeah, they're trying to actively put it down right now.
Okay then.
Luckily, it's near the fountain.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
Very well then. I suppose we could offer a boot to stomp on.
Oh, there is.
Is it? Oh my! Why are they just looking at it? Stop looking at it.
How did they?
Just a man shop. Another.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's gone. I was about to ask to get some barrels of water. There are barrels there.
Nope, this is wrong.
Yeah.
It's still getting very hot, even though it's not on fire.
It's not hot. It's not a fire whiskey.
Dad, come
They're
on.
burning things
Come on,
down.
Dad.
You alright, Sid?
Come on, Dad.
Yeah, a bit tired. He's
Any idea what caused
drenched in
that?
sweat.
I heard an explosion. What?
Ew.
Alcohol?
Ew.
Somebody spill alcohol here and it caught fire? I mean...
Ew.
Where'd she get off to?
Ew.
She?
Yeah.
The twin.
Yes. Remember the one that tried to, well, ignite the fields the other time? With
They
fire
went-
whiskey?
They went that way towards the Eye of Time.
Fire whiskey. That beast can, I don't remember their name. They were at wanting fire whiskey earlier.
So
She's at it again.
you think she did it?
Like fire whiskey.
Perhaps we have a seasoned artist on our hands.
It seems like it was under control.
Scattered about.
Seems we have no use of this pot.
Hey, someone broke a bottle here, I think.
That's probably alcohol. Sprout, I think, is going to look for them, so I'm gonna take it.
I did not think fire whiskey could actually be set on fire, but here I am proven wrong.
Well, let's hope she's well, hopefully this got it out of her system. We don't need her setting the whole ship ablaze.
Hmm.
Yes, most concerning.
I
If it
don't-
was her. Though I believe so. Follows the pattern of the first time, after all.
I wonder what I'm going to tell the dwarf, my dwarven friend. He's going. He's.
But all caught on fire.
Yeah.
Besides, oh jeez.
That might have
She did.
been our backup stock as well. All we have is what's on the shelves.
With all manner of people.
Mm.
Criminals to arsonists.
I suppose. Do any of you have
We're certainly collecting quite
Oh.
the ensemble of passengers.
Could you assist me with this? It's a weak structure is all. It would be better to take it down. Now.
Sure.
Okay. Just pull where they are weakest and on the nails.
Mm.
In the meantime, while we are doing this, I'll inform God. Hey, Cacti.
Hey.
Just so you know, me and Bakery are taking down what's left of the stand. Since since it seems like it's a weak structure,
I
it
feel
might
a little guilty this
end up hurting someone if they're on it. Is all.
Okay. I will give you a missing DM card then.
Okay.
Put it over here.
Cool. Thank you.
No, I think I have. I'll deal with the guilt.
And I believe that is most of it. I believe it was. I'm surprised it wasn't the other stand, but. Seems like it is only this one.
And what started it?
I suppose we'll see.
Is there anything here?
It was obviously the fire whiskey, but now there's a little rumor going about that it was the one of the twins, the female one. Though I'm sure a sentinel will seek it out justice. Nothing we should get ourselves involved with. Hopefully. Forgive me, you helped me and I haven't even asked your name. Jasper Sarvel.
Sage.
Sage, huh? I suppose that fits the bill.
I travel around, collect books, stuff like that.
That it does. Perhaps
see.
the merchant
The nails.
some way. One that used
What
the
was this?
stall one time or
Ah,
something.
the nails.
The nails.
I don't know.
Just gotta jam it into one of the woods. Perhaps they'll put it to
Well, she
use or
just wanted
something.
to see something burn.
Just rather not leave it
More
around for
to-
someone to step on.
But she had no problem setting the grass ablaze after all.
There we go.
Seemed
So it seems that one's quite troubled.
Yes.
Speaking of the twins.
Yeah, I more or less are into the antics. Unfortunately. Maybe she simply cannot help herself. There are diagnoses like this: kleptomania,
The bounty
pyromania.
hunter mentioned it. Apparently he was after her, trying to find some kind
Odd
of deal,
affliction.
I suppose. It worked out for all of them. I think he felt a little bit of guilt.
Perhaps this could alleviate such guilt if she is found responsible.
Regardless,
Perhaps the best
suppose
situation
I should
for us would
be on
to send
about.
her accountant to collect.
It was good meeting you.
It just might. I'll have to have a chat with him if I
Likewise.
again.
Shame about the
I'm curious
stall.
if she's had such
But it can be
tendencies in the
rebuilt.
past.
Oh. Well, there definitely was a fire. She wasn't lying.
Yes, there most definitely was.
Right, I was trying to search the Eye of Time. But before, I believe you were interrupted about a place you'd like to go or at least visit.
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, since we have paid a brief visit back to the homelands, I can't say I have a definitive answer.
There's gotta be some place other than Valinor.
Well, I have done ample travel throughout my years. I have seen a fair good portion from coast to coast. Perhaps I would require something to surprise me.
I see. Perhaps in the future it shall come to you then. I think it will. I can feel my time coming. Just a quick thought, but am I the only one who thinks that this thing is absolutely useless? It's nice, but
Oh,
unnecessary.
most definitely.
I see. Okay, I'm not the only one thinking
I
that.
suppose that's dwarven architecture.
Form of a function. Akane, how do you feel about this? Is it necessary?
Absolutely not.
All in agreement.
Yes, it would seem.
It does have some little alcoves one can hide away in.
That is true. Although I wonder if it'll even be useful.
Other than that, maybe as a temporary shelter should we find ourselves beneath rain clouds or...
Ooh, that would be nice actually. Trapped underneath all that, not wanting to get wet.
There is
It's
a certain appeal.
I think I've read about this. It's referred to as the lover's umbrella.
I think you're right. No need to take the small door.
Oh my goodness, is she okay?
Yeah, she's laying down.
Ah, I see. She's all sprouted out.
I'm not happy.
I don't know if she's sleeping right now.
There's only one way to check. Hey Sprout, are you asleep? Answer me if you're asleep.
I'm sorry.
I think she just sleep transformed. What is she dreaming about? Running through meadows and eating flowers? Well then, I think perhaps my voice triggered it.
I think you should.
Don't try
Maybe
and
she
wake
wants
her
to
up.
fight you.
Are you sure? I'm pretty
Jasper?
sure. Yes.
I mean, if
I think you
Oh,
should
yeah.
hide the fire whiskey for the time being. Also, you have a rug over there on the stage.
What, a rug or a rag?
Rug.
Why do I have a rug on the stage?
I don't know, the thing is drenched in water, and I'm pretty sure there's a spot in the middle that's drenched in fire whiskey.
I wasn't.
we actually probably should get like a locked cabinet or something for the fire whiskey.
Yes.
I can get a lock from the forge if you need it.
What that probably was is the backup sort that we got very recently ever since we landed. The rest was sort of kept away,
I
but
feel like you died.
I forgot to pick that up that morning. And now I think I'll get yelled at by our little dwarven friend again for wasting fire whiskey when I had nothing to do with it.
He might pitch you from the ship.
Ugh! Oh my goodness, it's heavy. I was missing a rug, but it was not the most imperative thing on the list of missing things.
You're fine. Come on, I'll get the other side.
Thank you. When did it even get there? Someone stole one and I didn't bat an eyelash because it wasn't really important, but still. Someone stole the rug. It was over here before. Right to there. That's what they stole it from.
Oh. So someone's rearranging things, lighting stuff on fire, dousing it in fire whiskey.
It's different from. It's different from when the glasses would go missing. That one is important, but a rug, I didn't make a big deal about it because it's just simply a rug. I can do without it.
But it really brings the room together.
I suppose.
Maybe.
It is nice.
Maybe not.
No, it is nice. I'll give you that, but it's like, I suppose, how should I say? It's like a whole, it's like a piece of, a whole plate of armor. One can just simply fall off and it could still be functional. But the cups are like the helm or the breastplate falling off, then what's the point, you know?
Right.
You seem to have reacted like
I'm not sure I follow.
Yes, I'm saying that it is vital. It's like your head is one of the most vital parts, and your chest is really big. So if you lose the chest plate, then you're kind of a big target. I feel like you're mocking me.
I just grabbed the rug.
What are you doing?
Putting it back where it was before.
It was here before. That is where it was really stolen.
No, it was not.
How do you know that?
How do you
No, maybe,
know?
I mean, you see, I have a very good memory for where things are placed. And my mind cannot unsee where it was. So trust me, it was this way.
And I've been here since day one.
Yeah? What? Stop! What? I am putting it back where it was!
And
It was right there!
There's already a rug there.
Well, then there was a double rug.
Why are you trying to such bullshit me with such a weak argument?
Fine! Fine! Do whatever you want with the rug.
It is not a big deal.
It's your rug, I think.
It is not a big deal that you take it. It is not imperative, but still, if you're going to lie, you might as well make it better.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is you suck at lying.
I don't suck at lying. I'm actually
what are your
very,
feelings on
very
fire
good, mind you.
whiskey?
You saying that I suck at lying is basically you insulting me for being a basically. It's like telling me that I'm not a good bard because technically, don't we always like bullshit and like lie to people?
No, you're a very good bard. You have a lovely voice.
Exactly, and also I can tell great tales that I've never seen, just heard around, and I still bullshit that I was definitely the protagonist of that tale.
Tales that
So
aren't.
lying.
Yes, you just explained lying.
Exactly, I'm a great liar. Take it back.
What are you going to do if I don't? Are you going to just...
Something unspeakably evil.
I
Something
just-
so evil and so unspeakable that if I explain it right now, your ears will just explode or something.
Do you mean...
Oh, I'd love to see that. Please, go ahead.
Yes, I think what she means is she's going to act more pouty, that it is adorable.
Oh.
It's kind of working, it's kind of working, not going to lie.
Well, this isn't it. Fine, whatever. Have it your way.
Oh, now that's just precious.
Whatever. Have it your way.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ah.
Wait, no, that's the wrong one.
They're all the same, right? You know what I noticed?
Yes, all the tavern food tastes the same.
Mm-hmm. Especially the fast tavern.
Yes, the ones that are delivered within a minute.
Mm-hmm. Salted meats.
Not going to lie, it was quite entertaining to bully her a little.
She kind of deserves it.
True. Almost makes the whole fire whiskey thing going up in flames a little worth it.
Hmm. As long as it's not the eye.
That is true. But that one I keep specifically stored, otherwise I think I'd be fired.
Oh. Yeah, that might not go.
Join me as we walk about the place again. I'm trying to look for renovations, the new stuff.
Ah, of course. Do lead on. After all, you're much more likely to notice the changes than I.
You think so?
Probably.
I think I just noticed the change.
I think I did too.
Up onto the wall. Not like on the railing of the wall.
What is the meaning of this?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness! I didn't even notice the little cue balls. I think that's what. Look at them.
Oh. Were they?
I don't think they were always.
Were they
like
always
this.
like that?
No, never.
These would never roll straight.
No, they would not. But considering that there's some sort of innate magical nature into this, I don't think the laws of physics really apply. That one reminds me of May. Wait, which one is the one you hit? Oh, that one. The white one. It's kind of a bit like your inverted color patterns.
Oh.
This one. If they were to swap the colors, I can see it being a match for you.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Rightfully so. And now there is one other thing that we've noticed. Oh. I think I've noticed something else. Oh no, okay. My eyes were deceiving me. I thought there was a missing shipment here, and that's could have been what was missed. Hello, Servas.
Please, I don't want things to go missing again, please.
You can't ask me, please. It's not like I beg people to steal from here. Ask a higher being, not me. And even if they did steal something in front of me, I don't think I'd be able to do much. I think I'd just say please, and then they just punch me in the eye, and then I'd cry. Hopefully they stop what they're doing because they feel so bad for me. That is all I can hope for.
That's it. That's your first line of defense.
Yes, that is what that was my first line of defense with Heinz as well. Beg.
I'm sorry for taking this long to go out of a bubble. I just had to dispel what I was casting. If not, it would have been very dangerous.
I'd imagine so. You look like you were sort of trying to keep it under control, so I understood. It was just, again, I heard fire, and it seemed rather sincere, so I was panicking too.
Well, that's fair. At least kept it under control while the other were extinguishing it.
Are you right, Sprout? Okay.
Dizzy.
Ah,
Dizzy.
she's just very a little sluggish that I've noticed. Maybe just woken up from a nap. Okay, now there are other things to notice. I have no idea what's real anymore.
Have to know.
Are you challenging me?
Oh, unless if you want to be. I just want to see if those work. Or like, if you actually roll straight.
Ah, God. I'm almost certain that they will roll straight.
Mm-hmm. I am undefeated. I've only played once. They squeak.
I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I think this is set up for a single player.
It is, I'm sorry.
You're quite alright. It's just that I've never played this one.
That's what that sound was. They're no longer balls clacking as animals.
Oh look, you win.
Oh, easy.
Well then, I don't know if you'd rather play or not. I do have the time for it.
If you want to. Sure, why not?
Okay. Now what button? I've never used these ones at all.
I'm not sure.
I mean, you set it up. Do we hit this magical button?
Maybe?
Maybe we should play with a smaller amount, I think. I think that one's smaller. Just so that the game doesn't drag on.
I'm not. Second.
Of course.
I have no idea.
Let's just hit. I'm gonna hit the button and hope for the best. Okay.
Oh.
I believe it is my go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
3. I think that means I'm winning. Well, it's your turn.
I think so.
I think.
I'm pretty sure one of them went off table.
Yes, it did. Hopefully no one slips and dies because of it. Do you need me to lift you?
I think. I think I'll manage. Maybe.
The offer's still there.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Whoops.
I suppose it is my turn then. Let's see. Well, it is a little easier to hit now.
Hmm. Maybe this time I can not put the... Is it even a ball? I don't know what I
would
should
you-
call it.
What else would you call it?
Fussy creature. Can't deal with this. This squeaks.
I believe you may have set it up for me. I think this would be good. Dang it.
And here I thought I was just helping you out.
Oh. Oh. So you got it.
As intended.
I believe it is my turn then.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh no, it's not. I can't hit it.
Oh. Oh. Oh well. I see. Okay.
Good to know that this thing gives us the rules.
I'd be doing it completely wrong otherwise.
Same. Okay, this one might be a little easier. Wait a minute. I can't hit it again. I think it is your turn.
I think it's because I've been knocking in solid colors, so I didn't keep going. Hmm. Oh, sorry.
Your tail takes quite a lot of space.
It has a mind of its own. Oh, that's you.
Oh, come on, that was... Oh! 2? 2.
Oh.
Is it still me? It is still me. Oh, blast! Hate when I do that. Wait, does that mean I think you can move it.
I think I can. Hmm.
Don't mess up. 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 Dang it.
What? I'll try.
To mess up or?
No promises, though. Hmm. Wait, do I have to go for that one now, or do I think? What?
Money.
I'm not sure what rules we're using.
I'm just following along. I'm enjoying the ride.
Ugh.
Oh. That's gotta be me. It's gotta be me.
At least I'm assuming that's what we want, since it has that ring around.
Yes.
Ah.
Oh, and did I just set myself up for victory?
Oh.
I think I did. Now, before I make this shot, I think we should bet something now that my victory is assured.
That seems a little unfair.
Does it? I'm just, you
It
know.
does. Betting something right on the edge of victory.
Would you not do the same thing, though?
I mean, I would take. Yes.
Okay. How about this? This is the shot that. There's a slim chance that I could possibly mess this up.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's also the chance that I could hit this. So let's bank it on this shot. I'm trying to think of something that... Actually, it might be a little more interesting if we hold this sort of bet until we think of something that we absolutely want from the other.
Oh.
Be opportunistic with it and surprising, not just decide it all on one go.
Fine.
Okay, so whether I win or whether you win, there will be something that we gain from the other. I'm almost tempted to lose on purpose to see what you come up with.
Don't lose on purpose.
Why is that? Do you not like being given the win?
I don't.
Now I'm very tempted to really spoil it. To really, just irk you.
Mm. Well, you would do that, at the very least, but... I say give it your best shot.
Very well then. I will at least make an attempt. All the marbles. Well, it seems like I won anyway. And now I shall be opportunistic with it.
Well, whenever you decide what it is.
Then hopefully I can absolutely astonish you with how surprising it is. Anyway, that was good fun. Well,
That it was. I'm still wondering how they're floating.
yes, I suppose you're correct. Now that we were properly sidetracked,
Mm-hmm. No. Oh, nothing. Stubbed my toe.
oh, this is, I think, was this different? Why has this always been this way? I could have sworn this was a storage area.
Oh, no, this is the same. Maybe a little better lit than before.
I suppose you're correct.
I came in here to prepare a number of missives, on several times, actually.
Oh, is that so? I bet your handwriting would be quite lovely, actually.
Ugh. Misbehaving skirts.
I don't mind it.
And it's, well, my handwriting is rather practiced, yes.
What of your penmanship in terms of like writing with some flair? Are you the poetic kind?
I suppose I do have a certain fondness for prose. Or at the very least, those that use it.
Is there any books you're rather into then, in terms of genre, or at least types of writers?
I'm afraid the answer might be terribly boring. So, to be a little less so, I'll say romance.
What was that?
To perhaps be a little less boring, I suppose I could say romance. Such tales that can be entertaining.
I think that's anything but boring. Probably a common trope, but I don't dislike it.
Well, if I was telling the truth, it would actually be history.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, then I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. Well, it looks like she's looking for someone. Though I can't help but feel like that is at least a half-truth.
The history?
Romance.
Oh. That's more a secret. The kind of book one keeps under their pillow.
Not really much of a secret now, is it?
I suppose not.
Though I suppose still a secret, it is safe with me and all those that overhear.
And if it gets out, then I know you betrayed me.
Are you sure about that? What if someone was just beyond this wall and it spread? Would you still blame me?
Yes, you asked the question.
Yes, but it's not like I held a sword to your throat and forced you to tell me. You said it on your own. I'm just speaking truths. Or possibilities, not truths.
Fair, I don't really have a good response to that.
Let us continue then. This is not me trying to invite you. I'm merely curious, unless you make it an open invitation. Oh, then again, the open invitation is always the— oh my! Oh, Leto, you are here again.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Eka, I did not see you there. You were perfectly shrouded behind
I'm
him.
well hidden.
Yes, you are. Do not mind us, we are just simply looking around. Looking at the new renovations and all, seeing if there's any here.
Right. I don't believe there's any in here.
Well, there is Eka. She is a new addition to at least my sights here.
I don't think she's part of the...
No, I do not come with the bathhouse.
But
She
you
was
are—
recently installed, maybe. Maybe you got a point.
but you are new here.
You're
I've
recently
seen
installed.
Leto here in all its glory, but never you.
I guess that is fair enough.
And Akane as well. Now I've not seen Akane here at all too, so she's in addition to that as well.
I have been here once or...
But not with me.
Well... No.
So there, that is the new part. It's new to me.
Fine, fair.
Very much so.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone use the side rooms, but I suppose that's also the point.
Want to be the first, in at least your perspective then.
Are you using the wager?
No, that one is not surprising enough.
Oh.
It is not opportune enough. Oh, you sound so disappointed.
I was hoping I was getting off easy.
No. I'm going to be very opportune with it. Though I assuming that's a no then.
Maybe.
A maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Then it'd be a shame to waste the wager on that, if it is a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Do go on with whatever you two were doing. All I'm saying is the walls are thin. What, do you not crave a little excitement?
Maybe I'll...
Yes,
Now and then. Okay, yes. Oh.
Have you not seen this room?
You know, it used to be every night I would actually come in here and sit over there for a time.
What time would that be?
But I never noticed this little alcove.
What time would that be?
After sundown, when most had gone away to their beds. After the Lord had retired as well.
Noted.
I figured it might not be bad to frequent a similar place. So, maybe at one point, if someone needed to seek me out, they could do so easily.
How many of you know about this, then?
None, it hasn't worked.
Well, then I suppose...
But I did get to listen in on conversations at the baths.
Oh, really? Well, let's use this little alcove now. I want to hear all about it. Besides, my feet are kind of killing me.
Fair. Honestly, it wasn't really anything of interest all that much. Although some did talk about crimes. Like, what crimes have they committed? They would admit to each other, or I suppose lie to each other what they were.
Fair enough, but... Come on. You don't have to say names, I'm just curious.
Well,
and what
I suppose some did commit murder. Or, well, had killed a man.
Well, we do have actual mercenaries aboard this ship, so that's not too surprising. Besides, though, most importantly, what are you doing all the way over there? This is supposed to be a comfy place.
Am I that far away?
Yes, you are very, very far away.
I was trying to give you space.
For what? What do I need space for?
That's frustrating.
I bet. But do not worry about it, Is it going to bother you? Oh.
There.
Oh my goodness.
Hmm? Oh.
Well, I did say the walls are thin. Do you perhaps have a older outfit you can put on right now?
Probably.
Don't worry about it. Just until you fix.
No,
Yes. Yes. Just until you fix this dress. Do you have perhaps another dress? Or are you just going to stick with this?
Just a moment.
My goodness, Akane, are you happy to see me?
Well, please. Oh.
Well then, this is... Yes, substantially better.
Huh? Yeah. Whoops. Yeah. So how's it going?
I think it's going great. I think you undressed in front of me after all.
Yeah, apparently. Skirk got caught. Wardrobe issues.
No, that was just me.
Oh well.
But there's still one thing that you've yet to fulfill.
What's that?
You are still far away. That's better.
Better? I didn't think it was that. It wasn't that far, was it? I didn't think so.
If there was so much as an inch of breathing room, I consider it far away.
Oh, I see. And that explains it.
But do go on with what you were saying before.
There really isn't anything, trustly. They're all very guarded in what they shared with one another. Don't think I really remember much of it either. But most of it was those admissions.
I see.
I did share such things once when I joined them all in the baths.
Before me? I'm hurt.
Sorry.
You're not sorry.
It was an opportunity to conspire. No.
What did you share, though, then, at least on the surface level? Or even lie about?
Well, they asked me the worst thing I had done. So I told them treason.
Well, not exactly right or wrong.
Someone viewed. So I suppose it's honest.
Yeah.
Really, I should have just said I killed someone. Thought it would been better.
Just go with the crowd. I imagine if you're going to lie, you might as well get some practice in.
wouldn't be.
Try and do something like tax fraud or grave robbing. That sounds a little more interesting.
I haven't done that.
I didn't know that you two were in there.
Think she'll join? Hold on.
Maybe.
Join them!
Do it.
No, I can barely make out what you guys are saying. Wait, I just responded to that. Never mind. Oh, I think I just answered myself out.
Maybe.
It's like, can you hear me? No. Then how did I respond?
No one here but us chickens. Chickagriffs.
What sounds do chickagriffs even make?
I'm not sure.
Give me your best impression.
Oh. What? I don't know.
Oh my goodness, you're actually kind of good at that.
Maybe like that.
I was imagining more like a peep.
I think peep would be better.
Also, I don't know if you're still yelling.
I don't know what.
Are you still yelling?
No.
Please tell me you're not still yelling.
No, no.
Okay, I was about to say. Someone just hearing so many chicklegriff noises just out of context. Just that tickles me.
I guess they'd really wonder what was going on in the booths.
Man, something wild and hot must be happening in the alcove library.
I heard all these chickagriff sounds.
Maybe that's what he's into.
I'm not sure it was legal.
Just have your partner to really get your partner off. You make chicklegriff noises. Oh, this is blurst.
I mean, some people are into some strange things. There's the, like...
Go on.
Weird, like, cow thing, I guess. So, like, chickagriffs is just...
Cow thing. Go on.
No.
Go on.
No.
I'm not letting you go until you say something. Alright, so... Oh.
What are cattle known for?
What was that?
What are cattle known for?
Cattle? What are cattle made for, you said?
Known for.
Livestock? As opposed to provide some sort of, something of the sort?
Alright, so they have something in common with all mammals.
Manholes?
Okay, so you
Mammals.
and you weren't doing anything.
Well,
Yeah.
if you're trying to...
I'm overhearing things.
Well, if you're trying to point out the obvious, I'm pretty sure almost all have the versions of doing something like that.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. That's it. You know, yes. Yeah.
No, that's the
Yeah,
boring
that's-
part. That is the obvious one. Maybe I should stop saying things and just let you just go about what you're trying to say, so that I don't give you an easy way out.
Right. So I can just throw myself into this trap. Okay, so I never should have said this.
No, you shouldn't, but we are here now.
No. Alright, so cattle, you're on the farm and you have your cows, and sometimes you have to go and milk your cows because that's where milk is from. It's cows. Yes, that's it. Cows. So there is the fetishization of that, but applied to individuals that are not cows. It's a thing, and I was saying that perhaps since that is a thing, there might be something similar that's chica related, but I don't know what that would be.
I think I get what you're trying to say.
Look down.
Is that not what we are pointing towards, or rather you?
Oh.
I've never seen you so flustered. I can't help but want to bully you.
This is unfair.
Yes, absolutely. That's why I'm taking full advantage of it.
Okay, so yes, that's what I was indicating, and that some. Yeah, I don't know a way to put that. Actually.
I mean, I get the general idea at least.
I don't think there's anything more than that.
No,
But if there was a version applied to chicken crisps, what would that be? I don't think there's anything good. Not that I'm saying the other is. I'm just.
No, there would not be a version of that. I don't think birds produce any sort of milk like mammals do. Well, I mean, a bird is a mammal, but they're more avian. But they provide for their young in a different way. What? You want me to go into detail about that? It is no different from all other birds. Well, they just regurgitate into the mouth of the baby. That's why it's called mother bird.
That's probably someone's fetish.
Yes, that is true.
It probably is. Never mind. I don't want to think of that.
Have you instinctively wrapped me around your tail in this discussion?
No, it was intentional.
What, are you thinking that we're a little too far away now?
I was simply trying to remove the source of your complaint.
Well, you've done a rather good job of it and added a little more to it.
Oh, thanks.
But now that this is the norm, I can't help but think there can be more to it.
What was that song?
It is so.
More like what?
Oh, you're curious?
A little.
A little. I don't think that's I don't think that's curious enough.
Oh. Okay, how curious do I have to be then?
Until I deem it worthy. Did you look so frustrated?
That's rather subjective.
Yes, but then you would know the line that you have to meet, at least with me. Would that not be pertinent information?
Okay, fine. You make a good point.
My goodness, it is so fun to just poke and prod at you. Why haven't I done this sooner? Why don't you try to be on the offensive?
I'm having difficulty. I am not used to this.
No?
No one does this.
What? Just express outright interest? I thought I was pretty clear with my motives the previous times we've talked, in the more recent.
No. You were, yes. I'm simply saying that it is not something I'm entirely used to. Be on yourself, I mean.
This is the bar that I like to meet.
Oh.
Yes, I enjoy having some of you on me.
No complaints.
Well, now you know the bar to meet. Is it easier or harder than you expected?
Maybe a little easier.
Good.
And the only things I can think to talk of are business, but that feels like that would ruin the...
I could jump to a subject if you'd rather.
Oh.
Of the other days, why did you do that?
Oh. You mean that little bit of trickery, I suppose?
Yes. I'm open to it. I don't know why you had to trick me, but you felt the need to.
It seemed more fun.
Fair enough.
And something you might appreciate.
It was.
A bit of a game.
A game.
Hmm.
Were you looking for a response?
entirely sure. More so a reaction, guess. Which I did get.
Did you know? You kind of turned around before I could even say anything.
But it did seem like you were a little flustered, or perhaps taken aback. Like I stole one of your moves.
Can't lie about that.
Oh. We didn't go for that walk in Valinor.
Yes, I'm sad about that.
I suppose there's always the next stop.
There is? It's a date then?
Oh, is that what we're calling it?
Why not? Sounds more fun that way, doesn't it? What would you rather call it?
No, I think that works.
Then I'm glad for it.
You know, I certainly hope that... Oh.
Don't mind.
I certainly hope that you're not the one playing Lord Faven.
What makes you say that?
It would just be terribly unfortunate. Although fun, in a way.
I can't help but be curious what you mean by playing him. I enjoy his company. I enjoy teasing him. I enjoy playing games with him. That is all true.
But you have gained his trust, gotten close.
And so have you.
I have. It's quite a bit of work, too. But I am loyal to him.
I can't say I am, as I am not within his watch or care. But he is what I would deem a friend.
Good enough.
I only speak in
I'm not accusing you, by the way.
Are you sure you're not?
I don't think I am. Do I have any reason to? No. Likely not. Maybe I'm just always suspicious.
You have always said that there's more to me than you think.
There's a certain strangeness about you at times. A slippery, shifting seasons.
That might just be the legend talking.
Maybe so. That could be. It would make sense.
But
I thought I saw a cat, sorry. But... Would that be too easy? If that's just peculiarities or just the... I don't know. Eladrin tendencies, behavior, whatever you want to call it.
I suppose, yes, it would be easy to chalk it up all into that. It's almost like trying to find an excuse. But you are also a, day and far from home to what they would, I think they'd assume as, I think, not one of their own.
Truth be told, I'm not entirely sure where I belong these days. But I'm comfortable with it. I do have a question for you.
Then I have an answer for you.
What's with the mask?
The mask feels like a separation of myself. When I wear it, I am, although Jasper Sarvel, it is more of a stage name. It also kind of hides my identity for those that want to run me out of town anytime soon. But it never works so because of my colorful pants. So at this point, it's just a stage name.
I see. You seem to be quite concerned with people running you out of town.
Well,
The mask, the sword.
it was a common thing. I'd outperform the bards within seconds of me playing, and then they'd get red with jealousy, or rather green with envy. And then I'd have to protect myself and run for the hills. You don't sound too convinced.
Oh no, I'm just lamenting the poor bard. And all the terrible encounters he must have had in towns. Again and again, driven away.
And perhaps some comfort it is in order.
Oh?
You see, when people are mourning or lamenting or just down feeling sad, sometimes some physical affection is needed.
Ah, yes, yes.
That's a 3.
Poor bard.
Yes, feel sorry for me.
Would work before, now you're making me roll. This is fucked up.
Just picked on and brutalized by angry guardsmen. That's all I got.
It is good enough.
It's all...
So, where is it you call home, exactly?
So is this safe?
That's
Done
a
it before, right?
tough one to say.
First time? Yeah, I've done it before. Okay.
No place has ever really felt like home. I had to make ends meet on my own when I was 8, and that is when I started doing as such. You know, boarding of the sort.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was just going where the work leads for the next, I suppose, 30-ish years, 35? My math might be a bit off.
Okay, so if there was one place that you could return to with some familiarity there, or that you may find a certain respite and peace, or a place you want to go again, which would it be?
In your arms?
Ah.
I can't help it. I see you like my little sister, and it's cute.
Okay. Fine.
If you were anyone else, I would have said when you.
What's wrong?
I sort of walked into that.
Thank God I'm
She
not
did.
Leto or Athena. What?
Tina might be off of them. She might be okay. I will bite you though.
What?
I'm not adverse to that.
You mean lettuce is meant to be bit?
Mm-hmm.
I hear some people like getting bit, so maybe I'll look it. Never tried it, so I don't know. Hey, what the fuck? Why would you not bite the— Ah! No! Ow! Oh wait, I forgot I have really sharp teeth, sorry.
What the heck is going on over there?
I don't know, but it sounds hot.
Where's medical? Oh, it's not like it's like fucked up on
God.
or anything.
Why?
Man, my-
What's wrong with Leto?
Hmm?
What's wrong with a little biting? Nothing's wrong with a
Oh,
little
nothing.
biting.
I'm gonna kill Jasper.
No. Perfectly fine. I think he's making a bigger deal of it.
He's gonna fuck Gio if he's gone. Nobody.
Oh.
Gio will be fuckless. Yeah.
Oh my god, Gio.
You think that he's that unfuckable? If Jasper's not—
Oh.
I don't think he's unfuckable. Maybe somebody else will come along and fuck him. I don't know. No. Wait, hold on.
I think Gila's handsome.
I don't think Jill is unfuckable.
This has been a conversation.
He's ready to cheat on you with anyone. I don't want to fuck Gio!
My. Is there something wrong with fucking Gio? Fine, fine if you wish to.
No, I don't wanna fuck Jasper, especially not him. He's weird.
He's shouting offers through walls and then denials.
Oh my god. Who's he trying to fool?
I can't help. This guy's weird.
Well, then maybe we're perfect for each other to fuck. Who knows?
Yeah. You made that bed.
Jasper, Akane, save me! I'm trapped in
No.
the weird man.
You're good.
It's fine.
You bite me? What the fuck?
I think I'm going to hang out here more now.
I don't know if I felt like it.
I'm surprised at the amount of things you can overhear here.
Yes, there's the med bay and then there's the bathhouse. This just might be the place.
Hmm.
gross. These
Don't let it. Oh. Just a moment.
Oh my! Are you going to defend my honor? Oof.
Yes.
I won't tell him that but I can. Oh, we're back. What? Huh? It's here. What do you mean, what I just said?
About Jasper.
That I love that he's so good at serving drinks. What? Yeah, I must have misheard. I said he's really good at serving drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's gross. He's weird.
I mean, don't you think so? Sometimes he says things.
I wonder if Leto's thirsty right now.
That didn't go entirely as planned.
Did you just make it worse?
Yes.
Good.
Have fun biting him. Have fun getting bitten and not fucking Jill or Jasper, apparently. Definitely not.
Yes.
Oh, they're right back to it.
Hmm?
Thank God, definitely not Jasper.
Okay. Well, no, that's okay.
Oh my goodness, round 2? Oh.
I mean, sometimes he just says things and it just comes off kind of creepy. I don't know. I mean, he's great at serving drinks, and he does that job so well. What? I was what? You don't like Jasper, but you like his drink. Well, I just like alcohol in general. No, I don't like him when he's doing it. I just like the alcohol, and I think he does a good job at it, but I don't like him when he does it. So, like, if I were to mix a cocktail in front of you, like, would that be, like, the sexiest thing I could possibly do? No!
What is going on?
Do you think that Jasper's appeal is solely tied to his ability to make drinks?
No! I just think that's just something he does good. I just say it has nothing to do with his appeal or his attractiveness. He's not related.
I'm sure he needs to be good at other things.
I haven't seen him do other things. Oh yeah, he did perform them once. That was kind of neat.
I'm not good at this.
I appreciate the attempt. Glad to know you defend my honor.
I tried.
You're cute when you try.
Maybe. A little. No.
What are you doing?
What?
You're on the cold, hard rug.
Ugh. Yeah.
Your seat is still there. I'm just on top of it.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That's unfair.
Yes, it is. But I am taking the opportune moment. Not exactly what I was telling, but it is a close second.
Mm-hmm.
You are so adorable, you know that?
Oh.
Like, super adorable. I think it's going to be added into one of my favorite things to do a day, or as a routine. Just bully the heck out of Akane.
This is going to destroy my reputation. You know, I've heard some refer to me as terrifying.
Mm-hmm. Truth be told, I kind of saw you as that a bit as well, but it was kind of attractive. But this might be just as good too.
Fine.
You're just accepting it so complacent. You're barely fighting back is all.
I'm not in much of a fighting mood.
Oh, really now? What do I expect to see if you are more feisty then?
I could be.
Well, then I kind of wanted to draw it out a bit, but go on.
Just apparently not today.
Very well. I'll keep that in mind. And to the added comment that you say that people won't see you as terrifying, is that something that of a reputation that you build upon? Is that what you are attempting at?
It comes in handy.
Well then, I'm sorry that it doesn't come in handy with me. Do you want me to fear you a little?
Maybe a little. Just a little bit. Just a little. Teeny bit.
Well then, I am so scared then.
Good.
Now it's up to you to decide how truthful that was.
I'm going to pretend it is.
Then I will pretend to. And to be fair, I think you will keep your reputation as long as it is just the two of us. If it helps you to keep this sort of, how should I put a pin on it? This sort of treatment is behind closed doors.
I think that's fair enough. I mean, they already yelled at me. Apparently I haven't been wearing my mask all day.
No, you have not. I've noticed. Would you rather I call that out another time?
No, it's fine. I suppose I was simply comfortable.
Was that my doing?
If I say yes, then I guess you'll just have to decide how honest I'm being.
Well,
so maybe a little.
A little?
Yes.
Well, the Lord Faven or Elvin was with us, but I'm almost certain I don't see you take your mask off of him in front of him that much. Then again, I'm not really around when you two are alone. That would sort of defeat the purpose.
Generally, I only remove it in private.
I know. But you know what I always say, it is a shame.
What's a shame?
To not see your face under the bathed moonlight.
You truly are good at the flattery.
Well, I have you right now, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Did I?
Did you not?
Did I tell you that originally I tasked myself with getting close?
To me?
Mm-hmm.
No, you haven't. Though, the thought wasn't lost to me.
To be fair, at that point we didn't really know you. Thought you might be, well, a good source of intelligence. Information on, well, comings and goings on the ship. You kind of were at the center of it all. Often the case with those in, serving drinks. People tend to trust a bard. Say things they shouldn't.
How much of a disappointed was I then?
Vast. But I think I prefer that being the case.
Because it wasn't all about business.
Yeah. Not everything. Ulterior motives.
Then what are you gaining here?
I'm not sure. So... perhaps it's just foolishness.
Foolishness?
Mm-hmm. Just a mistake.
Have you went through some trial and error though? Or are you just constantly making it?
What do you mean?
Constantly making a mistake.
In your case, quite possibly. Am I?
I wonder what I could be doing to make it a mistake. Or is it not me that is making the mistake? Or making it a mistake?
I'm not honestly sure. I guess we'll find out.
Ominous.
I do have that tendency. I guess.
Well, I suppose your wish is granted now. There's a little bit of fear there.
Oh. I'll take it.
Was it in the way that you wanted?
No, but it's good enough. It allows me some manner of, well, preserving my pride. You know, I'm realizing I'm building up quite the tab with you.
Really now?
Mm-hmm. We haven't shared a drink, so I owe you that. Then I suppose I owe you, well, a shared bath,
That too.
and now some nebulous favor or whim.
Go on.
After losing the gamble. So, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage. It seems you're 3 up on me.
Well, you were on the fence, on the defense for like 30 minutes straight.
It's true. Not my most prideful moment.
Won't be the last.
Ugh.
Could that count as a mistake?
Maybe. Want to make another one?
Absolutely. You sound so surprised that I answered that just outright.
I seem to have forgotten which room is yours.
Then I'll lead you to it.
Care to show me?
Now, are you that eager?
Well, I mean, I can wait.
It'll be there, and you'll have a place there.
Deal.
This doesn't count as the wager, by the way.
And here I was hoping.
I'm not going to let it that easy.
That's fine. I guess.
Bit of hesitation. Are you a little bitter about it?
Maybe a tad. I hate losing gambles.
I wonder.
Granted, that one was sort of stacked in your favor.
Yes, fair enough. Then it makes me wonder, how good are you at winning gambles?
Generally better when I'm not okay with losing. It's 5, by the way.
5?
5 tails.
Huh. You know, you move your mask and everything, let your guard down, but you never unbound your tails.
Hmm.
That's the one thing.
No, I haven't.
That's the one thing you are absolutely guarded with.
I suppose I haven't had reason to. Or just feel strongly about the point. Why should I?
I don't know. I suppose my own curiosity is seeing how you would look without it unbound.
Hmm. Sometime maybe then. Or at least in private company.
That would be the safest.
You know, to have the right to rule, generally you need 7 to be considered.
Suppose there are just hierarchies everywhere.
There are. Maybe I'll get there eventually. But it would be hypocritical to care.
I suppose after everything you've said, I'd agree.
Hmm. Are you planning on spending time ashore at the next stop?
I suppose so. Wherever we land, I don't know.
Maybe we'll have to take that walk then.
Well, that I definitely don't want to
Curious. Me either. I'm just hoping that whatever is transpiring with, well, the matters we spoke of earlier doesn't prove to be too great of a problem.
And if it does, what will you do then?
We'll manage.
Who can you trust then?
Well, there's you.
Unfortunately, I don't have much power anywhere.
You know, sometimes it's not so much having the power yourself, but maybe you give others a little something to fight for. Oh, that's cheesy and terrible.
I don't dislike it.
Well, then maybe it's alright.
I just wonder what I've done to deserve it.
Been a friend.
There's got to be more than that. I don't ask for the moon, but to gain that.
That's an apt comparison, I guess.
I know you're capable as all, but if it came down to it, to protecting you, I can only do so much, is what I'm trying to get at. Mine does not, mine pales in comparison to yours.
Hopefully that I'll just have to protect you. I am a bodyguard after all. What's one more ward?
Don't say that. You may be Elvin's protection, but you have no sort of duty or responsibility with me. So therefore, protecting, in this case, it would just be by your own volition.
And what's a better cause than that? There's the things we have to do that we're duty-bound for. But what if it's something we want to do?
That's not fair.
Maybe it's not. I forget myself.
Don't laugh.
Okay, I won't.
You're thinking it, though.
I am guilty.
Well, you've done it again.
Done what?
You've upstaged me.
How so? I don't feel like it was too much of one.
Well, you've had me flabbergasted, and then you had your cheeky little surprise attack.
The poor bard needs being upstaged. Just doesn't happen often, does it? More used to being run out of town.
You'd be damn right about that. I hate when someone steals the show.
How do you feel about that other bard that's been taking to the stage,
Well, seeing that I haven't performed yet in front of them, I think it is still fair game. It's kind of like I'm letting them win.
I see.
But if I were to perform, and then the crowd would favor them, I think I'd then be quite the sore loser.
Well, I think I might side with you on that. Not that I have any bias.
No, not at all.
Okay. I've been on this hard floor long enough.
Would you rather have a soft bed?
My, what an appealing offer. Sure. Thank you for the kindness.